Hey, Beard Lovelace, it's been a while. How's the beard for you? Doing good? Well, now's time for a change. I'm pulling you out of the beard. Notice how I tied that into the title of the video, wherever that happens to be when you're watching. I think it's down there on YouTube these days. But maybe in 10 years that'll be somewhere else. You know why? Because they change things. YouTube changes, just like everything changes. And in this episode of Road to Perfect, we got to talk about that because we want to be perfect. Road to Perfect, unlike my Wheezy Wacting series, which has 378 episodes, or will have that, this is going to... the Road to Perfect is infinite, as well as infinite. So it's going to go on for a long time. But anyway, change. Beard Lovelies, I know a lot of you are not too susceptible to change. You don't like it. I can tell this based on whenever I change things. When I move to a new apartment, when I don't know, change my hair, which I don't really do because there's not a lot of it to change. Change the intro, change the outro. There's always an initial reaction of at least half the people, it seems, that say, "Oh, I hate it. Go back. I hate change." And then over time, everyone gets used to it, or they have to. And I really think if you want to be on your way to perfect on this road, you're going to have to accept change, or you're going to be going down a different road. You're going to be held back on the road because everything around you is going to change whether you like it or not. People change. People grow. People grow old. People start as kids, they grow big, and then they grow old. And people die. And things die. Ideas die. Or just change. YouTube is constantly changing. It's way different than it was 5 years ago. And people who make YouTube videos, they have to adapt. The economy of the world has changed. The laws of the land have changed. And you gotta accept it. I mean, I'm not saying you should blindly accept every change there is. Some changes maybe are worth fighting back for or against. But by and large, the world is a changey place, and you're gonna have to accept it. That's basically the point I'm trying to make. I'm not really changing a whole lot right now. This is not what this is about. Though, we are at the end of the year now, and we're starting a new year, and maybe there are things that you do regularly that need to change. Maybe things you love you need to let go of, or find new things that you love, or just go about things a little differently. There's a big project coming up on Wheezy Waiter. Well, it'll start out on Wheezy Waiter. It's going to be I want it to be a series. I'm going to try it out for a week in March, but I'm going to have to start working on it like now. And it's going to cause changes because I'm not going to have a lot of time to work on other things quite as much. But I think this project is the direction I want to go on my way to perfect, because it leads to things that I want to do: produce, direct, write, bigger projects. Not necessarily just Wheezy Waiter, although Wheezy Waiter won't go away. But changes are coming, because I want to be making good stuff for you forever, and I don't want to just be making the same stuff for you forever. So, just get used to change. Alright, kid? Adult? Ghost? Dead person? Do any ghosts? Are any of you ghosts? Any ghosts watching? Beard Slam.